I don't like friction bitches that want to tell lies on spirits, that the spirit's so disturbed by them that the spirit just wants you to shoot them and just chase them away at a time. Now, I'm going to just tell you how real this is. And I'm watching the paranormal activity, and you got to see the girls I was speaking before this. Yo, I don't got time for your boyfriends that preparing other because they're jealous of, how can I say this? Imperial, how can I say this? Imperial, high class, a high entity living, imperial, imperial or royal living, because other people of uh, in Anelio and bin by by not by by high or how can I say wonderful boy or boy or boy living, don't want to be disturbed by other people. You know how other you have lower class men that they get to a level of finances or a level of economics because they fucked up somebody's family and marriage because of some uncomfortability. Look at this. Because of some other comfortability or wild emotion of individuals showing off, trying to be more than what they was, to sabotage another person's life because the fact is they knew a form of metaphysics or mythology, trying to show you that they were more athletic a certain type of way, and then they didn't realize it was a wild outbreak breaking into their astrological tree because other people did. They were more primitive at a time because of other individuals forcing barbaric intentions in social economics because other people want to be in control of finances that was spoiled into spoiled habitations throughout times. And the next thing you know, you have people that's trying to prepare other people's relationships, and then they make a person pause on wait while they whore out a situation, and then they try to entrap the individual, like these people that I've used sometimes, and they try to entrap the individual, say it's this person's fault, this person did this person did that, or you thought it was that, this, and then after they sit way in the background watching after when they done sabotage the individual's legacy or lineage for such a long time that they want a person to fix the reason of their heart attack or their cigarette smoke or their 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 natural asthma attack to one's resuscitation of one's anatomy or one's love, spoiling the habitation of the condition of mental of a person's mental, the way they're supposed to love somebody, and then cause the empress uncomfortability because of the what she already had to show the etiquette a certain type of way when a person should have never another person, because it's different with me because I educated the empress, but another person should have never learned the etiquette and then wonder about the situation. They're looking stupid just because you're thinking what's the leading emotions to deterioration when it comes to wild emotions. I don't want to drag my ass on the floor or drag my dick on the floor at the time and then wonder what the bump was about and then be like, oops, and then jump into people's family when it comes to mythology or metaphysics or high science and then wonder why they're going after individuals' habitations because they want to know what caused it and this, that, and other than bothering the empress because they wild emotions when it comes to their points of enlightenment of regardment and they thinking the zodiac was more sacred than the high manatee or high entity beings. And so stupidity people that went to the zodiac and didn't even know what was the real zodiac about. So you gotta be careful of people that deteriorate the reason of people's habitation or structure, even in life, when they're wild emotions or their wild habits, and then the manipulation of the beginning point of enlightenment because the other individual just wants a form of low comfort at the time because they're not thinking of the higher resuscitation or the higher refinement or the higher quality of social economics. So be careful of other people conditioning people's privacy at a time, ruining the forms of their habitation for the continuance of the enlightenment or intellectual of or the real regard or strength or might of one's literal social, economic, wealthy, and comfort and enrichment of natural physics and structure of one's sacredcy. So be careful of other individuals fucking up people's habitation and then viewing it because another person will have spoiled emotions and they'll be careless because the fact is they don't know what they were doing with another person's habitation and then wondering why the discomfort at other places at times because of stupidity, because irresponsible ignorance that caused negligence even in the physical reality, and thought they were doing something a certain type of way. So I'm just gonna be real. Be careful of other men preparing for stink vagina distinction pussy for other men. You know, I'm not stupid. You could tell. You could tell by just looking at it. Sometimes I know the difference in demeanor. Love one. I'm a high manatee being. It has nothing to do. My life is wonderful. I never been on a low level of stupidity. Like I said, I'm the reason of the high manatee anyway, or the anatee, or ba, ba, matter of fact, I don't even gotta tell you, hey, you know, you see what I'm saying? Look, go. Hi, how you doing? Wonderful. You know, I don't want to speak about certain other things. Too bad for other fucking stupid people. But you already see the date and time with me. Other people, you already be able to tell by their demeanor or the distinction of their physical reality. And then on top of it, their ignorance that wants to guide them to certain places. And on top of it, by their etiquette. Love one.